There are several award ceremonies all over the world with the likes of BET Awards, MTV Awards, Oscars, and many more. All these award ceremonies are out to celebrate talents and achievements in various fields. In Kenya, we have Groove Awards, which is arguably the biggest award ceremony in Eastern Africa.
Yes, 3, 2, 1.
It exists to honor, promote, and give recognition to the artists, writers, and industry players for their contribution towards the East African gospel music scene.
Female Artist of the Year, Gloria Muliro.
We are one.
Since its inception in 2004, Groove Awards has been able to promote, expose, and celebrate gospel talent across East Africa.
The Groove concept was very simple. It was an idea to celebrate the gospel artist way back in 2003, 2004. We started an event called JC's Groove, and when we're doing that, artists who used to give their time to come and perform, to set up, to talk to the young people. And I saw an opportunity where they were giving so much, but actually no one was telling them, guys, you're doing a fantastic job. And when JC's Group was going on, it was a Sunday afternoon jam session, a few pastors were coming in. We took the opportunity in 2004. We put together an event it wasn't an award ceremony per se, but God just made it happen. So we ended up having a successful event where the likes of Esther Home she had the big song of Kunadawa, and we had The Storm, the TV show, a couple of people. Jogsy were there. The initial idea was not to call it Groove Awards. The name was Praise Awards. But with my many ideas, I decided if you call it Praise Awards, it's going to be too churchy. So the word groove, because we're using JC's Groove a lot, Jesus Christ Groove, So we decided to adopt that.
Up on stage, DK!
Over 600 artists have been nominated and over 100 groove statues presented to musicians in Kenya and the East African region. Some of them include Christina Shusho and Rose Muhando from Tanzania, Exodus from Uganda, Daddy Owen, Amy Kosgei, Ekodida, Gloria Muliro, Willie Paul, among others from Kenya. Groove Awards is organized by Mo Sound, and with its success, several other events have arisen. These include Groove Party, which is an annual New Year's Eve celebration, Groove Tours, where artists get to perform in different parts of the country, and recently, Groove Camp, where all Groove Awards nominees get to go through a one-week academy where they interact with each other and also attend workshops that equip them in their profession.
We came up with some ideas. For example, we came up with Groove Party, which is the end of the year party, where we come together with all the winners and other gospel artists to do a big old event to celebrate the year that was as we ushered the new year. We went further down and got Groove Tours, where we got different regions exposing our artists, which is in line with our vision, which is to promote, to expose, and to celebrate the gospel artist. And so with all that, this year we We had the Groove Camp where we took the gospel artists out in Mombasa for a couple of days just to sharpen their skills, to get people that they look up to, talk to them, and as we move forward, I think the challenge is on our side to come up with even more ideas. Our vision is to create platforms for them to showcase their gifts and talents, and we might not go beyond that. And as you look at what we do, that's exactly what we do. We don't focus on making their music better, We do in terms of getting like the Groove Camp. We had a couple of people that they could talk to. However, we are very clear about what our deliverables are in terms of what we want to achieve. But some of the elements to do with their career, we support to the extent that we can. But our role is very clear, as I said, to create the platforms.
Check 1 2 moja mbili DK kwenye beat safi kamili.
Personally, what I can say is that the experience is really, really humbling because it shows that there's growth and guys are really appreciated, and Groove is really promoting young talent. And for me as DK kwenye beat, it has taken me to another level. From the support they've been giving me in my music career, it has been really, really supportive, and it has taken me to a bigger level. So personally, all I can say is that they're really doing a great job.
It has been a good channel actually for making ones grow. Let me talk on behalf of DJs. I was nominated from 2010 up to 2013. So far I've won twice, that is 2010 and 2013. And it has opened so many doors for me. So one of the greatest achievements I've had since 2010 is because of Groove Awards. People have been able to know me and to know what you can do. It's a good platform to recognize someone's talent at the end of the day.
Mosound has grown to be one of the leading event management companies, and apart from Groove Awards, they plan and manage corporate events and activations. They have been successful in organizing Nikon and Safaricom Live, Coca-Cola activations, among many other big events in Kenya.
We as Mosound are involved in very many other projects. We are event managers, we also do activations, we are creatives, and that's what we do. So we are currently on a couple of projects, the Nikon and Safaricom tour. We have the Groove tours as well. We're also venturing into other countries, both as Groove Awards and as Mosound. We are a big team. We also do lots of structures. We have daylight screens, daylight LED screens. We also have concert systems, which is more of your concert kind of sound and look and feel. And lastly, I guess we're just creatives. We have had very many things that we have done. What I celebrate today is growing in leaps and bounds of one at start with Mosound, starting as probably 1, 2, 3 people. We're currently over 40 people, heading to 50 people. Another thing I'd celebrate today is the growth of Groove Awards that started quite small. Now, as we said, we just ventured into Groove Awards Rwanda, which is set for the 15th of October this year, and to go into other countries. So growing in leaps and bounds is part of my major highlight. Another one, I guess, has been, I think that most companies don't know we do. Every Tuesday we fast as an entire company. So seeing the entire team come back to go out and meet in the morning, pray about things. We do have a foundation, and I guess the highlight of that is seeing the fruits of our prayers, the fruits of teamwork, and that has been yet another.
I thank God for giving me an opportunity to join you this evening to celebrate these great artists who have been performing here, and to say that we are here largely to encourage all of you, and to say that we want to stand behind you and to give you all the support that we can to ensure that you become the best and you are able to produce that which God has given you.
It's an honor to have the president of Kenya crown a country. First, we must celebrate that we have a young president, celebrate that, as well that he's able to engage with the youth, and lastly, which is most important, engage with God and the gospel music industry. So I think it was a wonderful thing that he came. One of the things he said in his speech was he is ready for music to become a sector on its own, an income giver to Kenya. So we do believe that's a highlight, just not for us as well, but for the entire gospel music industry. So we are glad to bring in circles, just not from the youth, but also from the government sectors. And shortly we are hoping to engage other countries and even America, Asia, and other continents of the world.
It is only less than a decade, and this is how far Groove Awards has come.
However, with the many successes that God has given us, we've had as many challenges which many people never get to see. But as a team, we've not looked at them as challenges, rather as opportunities. As wise men say, there's a thin line between the challenges and opportunities. And you have the choice to choose which side of the coin you want to choose them. But a key one that I can point out quickly is when we started, we didn't have a lot of support in terms of financial support, as well as support from the church, even some artists in terms of buying, growing the brand, knowing that we maintain to be on top and making sure that we engage our principles, which we have the artists, we have the fans, we have the church, we have the media.
Lego!
For us, we're not yet there. We are still pushing. We must push to a place where we see gospel music becomes a culture in our society. And it doesn't come easy. There's a lot of work to be done.
We thank God for teamwork, we thank God for favor, and we just want to say we've just begun. We've just begun, we have a long way to go. And as Kev said, there's a thin line between a challenge and an opportunity. So where you see the challenges in the market, take advantage of that opportunity.
More is in store for this great vision, as they have already expanded to Rwanda and soon to other countries in Africa and across the world.